Hey guys, welcome back to the STEMulus. I'm Steph, and here's an update video. I haven't done one of these in a while where I sat down and kind of talked to you guys, giving you the state of the union, everything that's going on in my life and everything that's going on the channel. And I've been making a lot of announcements on social media about the channel, so I figured this might actually be a good idea to actually announce STEMulus stuff on the STEMulus channel. So first, life update. I am still working at SSL. I know I haven't been posting a lot about satellites lately if you've been following me on Twitter or any of my other social media. But yes, I'm still at SSL, still doing satellite stuff. I am starting to transition a little bit more away from the SkySat program. That one is getting ready to build its third block of SkySats. We've got a set of 2 that are scheduled to launch sometime in the fall on a Falcon 9, which is super exciting. But this will probably be my last SkySat launch. I know, it's been such a cool ride. But the cool news is I'm getting to move on to other projects, one of which I don't know. I actually don't know if I can talk about either of them a whole lot in depth yet. I'm taking over one project as the systems test engineer lead. That is a one-off satellite. I don't know how much I can talk about that one yet. Might get some more details on that. And the bad part is I'm also working on a proposal that I don't really want to talk about unless we win it. This project is huge for me because if we get the contract, it's a big stepping stone in my career path as an aerospace engineer, what I've kind of envisioned, the kind of projects that I want to work on in my career. So I'm super stoked to be a part of the proposal team. If we win the contract, I will definitely talk more about it and share it with you guys. I just don't want to jinx it, and I don't know how much I can share right now. So in order to keep from potentially getting fired or get in trouble, I will keep the details on the deal, but just suffice to say, it's a really cool project, and I'm so excited to be a part of the proposal team. On top of that, I'm excited because I'm starting to move back towards the design side of things. The last few years at SSL has been me working on the production side, so doing test work, but not a lot of design work, but that's kind of the stuff I enjoy more, I think. It's kind of nice because I've gotten to see both sides of the process, and I think what I definitely enjoy more is the problem solving that comes with design work and systems work. I do love troubleshooting in testing and production, but after a while it gets to be, for me, a little boring, because especially if you're doing large quantities of satellites, then you're doing the same thing over and over and over. I mean, at this point we've built, let me think, 4, 6, yeah, so we've built 10 SkySats. So at this point, when something breaks, we know what's wrong with it. So I'm trying to move A, to new projects, and then B, back into the design side. So I'm very excited. That's kind of what's been going on with my career. And now to transition more back to what's been going on with the STEMulus, the first thing I want to do is say a huge thank you to anyone that bought a STEMulus Pride Month shirt or shared the link on their social media. You guys were awesome. We were able to raise $90 to donate to the Trevor Project, and that's just, I love being able to do kind of good things with the community, and so this felt really, really good. You guys should be getting your Pride Month shirts if you bought any, so the last one should be trickling in now. But again, thank you to anybody that shared the link or bought a shirt. Really, really, it's a near and dear thing for me to get to do stuff like that, so I really appreciate you guys helping out. In other news, I am so stoked to announce that the STEMulus is going to be back at Geek Girl Con in Seattle, Washington this year. It's taking place on October 27th, 28th. If you can go, this is one of my favorite conventions, which is why I always make a point to go back year after year if I can. We will be setting up another vendor booth slash STEMulus promotion booth this year. If you stop by, it's going to look the same as it always has. I will be selling merchandise, everything from posters and t-shirts, and then I am also working on a Geek Girl Con exclusive STEMulus pen design. So I'm so stoked to be going back. With that being said, there are a lot of costs associated with the con, so if you want to help offset those, I will include links in the description down below to my Patreon page. For those of you that haven't ever visited the page, you get some really cool rewards for backing me at various levels. Everything, even at the base level, you get patron exclusive content, which I have admittedly been really crappy about. I'm working on getting better about doing monthly live streams. I'm finally getting to the point where I have enough patrons that might participate, so I am super stoked to start that. That's like a bottom level $1 a month tier kind of deal. If you do $5 a month, you get a pin. $10 a month gets you a poster and all previous rewards, so it just kind of goes up from there. But I'm super stoked about a lot of the rewards that are on there, and so if you haven't already, please consider backing me on Patreon. Another way that you can help out the STEMulus is by buying merchandise through my Represent store. You can get all sorts of really cool t-shirt designs, everything from the SciComm shirt that you've seen me wear in the past to the I Love Science shirt, t-shirt to just the standard STEMulus logo on various t-shirts or a sweatshirt or what have you. But either way, those are also great ways to support the STEMulus while getting some really cool and stylish merchandise. Another way you can help support the STEMulus and its quest to Geek Girl Con is by sharing the videos. Good news, everybody, I have been reinstated in the YouTube Partners program, which means that I am now getting ad money on my videos again. It is just percents of cents, but trust me, every little bit counts, especially if we can help the channel grow, get more eyes on the videos, and then I'm getting more ad revenue because I'm getting more views. So a good way to help with that and help the STEMulus earn money on its own is by sharing the videos across all your different platforms. Whether you're on Reddit or you're on Tumblr or you're on Twitter or Facebook or what have you, sharing that video and getting as many eyes on it whenever I do put out a video is super helpful, especially because now you're getting more I'm getting more views and more percentages of cents, which does add up in the long run. So that's a great way to just help out if you don't have a whole lot of money to spare and you can't back me on Patreon or buy merchandise. Just sharing the STEMulus, especially now that the YouTube partnership has been reinstated, is a huge help. That is a great way to help me earn some money while also getting the word out about this channel. So now to the STEMulus regular channel things. I know I'm so sorry I missed a video last week and I didn't hit my time slot this Monday. I was doing so good. I had done 4 weeks back to back posting at 8 a.m. Pacific time Mondays, and we're gonna go back to that this week. I took a week off because my sister was in town and I don't get to see her very often. She lives back in the Midwest, so I didn't really want to rush to try and get a STEMulus video out, so I just took my time and spent time with her, and that was awesome. So I appreciate you guys forgiving me a little bit for missing the time slot. But starting this Monday, next coming Monday, however you worded, we're gonna go back to the 8 a.m. Pacific time on Monday's schedule, so keep an eye out for that. I don't know if I've said it here either. I've been talking about it on some of my other platforms, but just make sure that you're following the STEMulus on all of its social media. You can follow me on Twitter at the STEMulus, which is what I normally promote at the end of the videos, but you can also follow me on facebook.com/thestemulus. I post 4 times a day on the STEMulus Facebook page, whether it's articles or just channel updates, Monday through Friday. So if you're not following the STEMulus on Facebook, you're missing out. You should definitely go do that. Also, I started an Instagram for the STEMulus, posting typically a couple times a week, stories to kind of update you on filming or videos to Throwback Thursday. So if you're not following me there, you can also do that. And as usual, I am always on the lookout for video ideas. So if you see a really cool STEM-related news story that you think would look great in Twistem, or if you have a topic, if you're a teacher and you want a certain topic covered that you can use in a classroom video, or some STEM historical figure that you think doesn't get enough recognition, send me any of those using the appropriate hashtags. You know them, whether it's Weird Science or Twistem or Topic Talk or STEM History, any of those hashtags. And if you have topics that you want me to talk about, please send them to me at any time on any of those social media platforms, or even in the comment section, because I read every comment that shows up in my videos. Your feedback is always welcome. So please, 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 if you have any ideas for videos, send them to me. I've got 3, I think, on the drawing board right now, but I like to slot in Twistem stories whenever they come along, or if it's a topic talk or a STEM history, I slot those in on my writing to-do list, if you will. So please, any ideas that you want to see in a video, send them to me, and I, as always, will appreciate it. But I think that wraps it up, guys. I think I've given you kind of the rundown of where we are or where we're going, maybe. We're going to Geek Girl Con. Also, if you want to buy tickets to Geek Girl Con, I will include links in the description down below to pick up some passes. If you're in the Seattle area in late October, I highly encourage you to come. It is so much fun. I love meeting all of you guys. It is, like I said, it's the convention that I make sure I go to every year. So definitely, if you can, show up. And if not, and you want to help support the STEMulus, I will include links to all of the things that I talked about, Patreon and Represent Store and all that, in the description down below. So please check those out in your free time. But that's it, guys. As always, I hope you will have a wonderful rest of your week. Stay well, stay awesome, and I will see you next time.